Satnam, Satnam, Satnam. Welcome to Mel's Magic Official. I'm Magic Mel, aka Amar Vedya. Welcome to my channel, and we're going to pull a reading for you for this 10-10 portal. Let's see. Can't believe we're already in October, huh? 2025 has been flying by. Vamos. It's a good time to set intentions, guys. I mean, it always is, but we've got to stick to them and act upon them and have an accountability partner. It really helps. Put those intentions to practice. First question. I'm connecting with your Aska team, angels, spirit guides, gods and goddesses, and ancestors. What environmental energy is at your disposition for you to tap into? Thank you so much. Because as you know, there's you as an energy unit, and then there's the massive universal energies around us over which we have little control. Meaning to say that you can flow with the energy or you can resist it, it's still going to go one direction. Huh? So a whole bunch of cards came out. Wow. This is a whole reading in itself. We asked what environmental energy is there for you to tap into. Okay. Numero uno. It's time to use your sword of truth. I'm called to the blue in the background that speaks about clarity and truth. The suit of swords is always about mental clarity, truth. And there you are, feeling a bit unsure, but you're like, you know what? I'm gonna wing it. Even if I have to wing it, I'm gonna take that sword, I'm gonna cut through my own bullshit. And that can come up as self-limiting beliefs, outdated way of thinking, behaviors, habits that you're already tired of to the point of being disappointed and angry with yourself. It's done. You're done with it. It's not about anyone else, it's about you, no? So you're taking that sword and saying, you know what? It's done. I need to change. I'm ready to change. I'm going to do whatever it takes to drop that goddamn habit, be it smoking, be it drinking, whatever doesn't serve you anymore. You're ready for that. And the environmental energy is telling you, yes, it's time to dispel those clouds of self-doubt, self-judgment, lack of self-esteem, lack of self-worth, and cut through your own illusions. Do it. Why? Because the wheel of fortune is turning. So we spoke about general universal energies shifting, no? We cannot control the wheel of fortune. It's a good thing. What goes up goes down, what goes down goes up. But in a general sense, we are in this huge wave of ascension, meaning we're going closer to the light. The light is always there. It's just that we need to become the vessels that are able to hold more frequency, more light, because the frequency, whether we go with it or not, whether we expand our vessel or not, is rising. That's why all of the is hitting the fan within you and outside. All of the gunk we haven't dealt with, everything that's been left in the dark, everything we've swept under the carpet is coming to the surface. And the wheel of fortune is turning. So change is in the air. And we resist change, no? Because it means stepping into the unknown. We're creatures of habit. And it's nothing to be ashamed about, but like I said in my last video, there's less suffering if we flow with it, if we go with it, if we lean into it rather than resist by holding on to what we know deep down drains us, is leaking our energy, and is past the expiration date. This applies to relationships, to your own thinking, to your own behaviors, to your own self-sabotaging behavior. The wheel is turning. The wheel is bringing change for the better. It's the wheel of fortune after all. So the more you can let go of what no longer serves you, the lighter it will be to flow with this change. Environmental energy is encouraging you to do that, to avoid heartache. And that's in the future. Okay, ojo. We talked about carpet sweeping. What cannot go with you is anything you haven't dealt with. That may be past pain, regret, resentments, anywhere where you haven't forgiven yourself. That weighs on the wheel. It causes resistance in in the wheel. It's like putting a stick in the wheel and it gets stuck. Just like here, there's a sword, no, in your heart. So where is it that you need to face the pain, feel the grief, deal with it, go through it, so that you avoid future accumulation of pain, and so that the wheel can spin lighter. It's scary to face the pain now because we're scared to be eaten by our own pain, our own grief. But if we develop the capacity, the ability within us to be wider than the pain, to really sit with it, it transmutes. The more we run away from it, the more pain it accumulates, because the pain of running away from our pain creates more pain. No? So what is it that you haven't dealt with? What is it that you need to look at that you know deep down needs to be dealt with? It cannot come with you as the wheel spins forward. You need to face the truth. And only you know what that truth is. You know where you've been deceitful with yourself, distracting yourself from something that needs to be dealt with. You know that. It can't go with you. Otherwise, you're going to stick more swords into your own heart. And do you really want that for yourself? Where is the self-love that requires your compassion, your forgiveness? Even the pain needs to be honored. And as you face the pain, the swords will be released by themselves. In each one of these swords is a sword of truth that you haven't faced. If you feel it's too much to deal with, ask for support by your spirit team or for external support. You don't have to face it on your own also. Yeah? Don't get overwhelmed with the pain. Look, even here, there's fairies around. Deal with it. Why? Because justice is in the air. Justice is basically balance, balancing of energy. So everything that's out of whack within ourselves and outside is, the universe is trying to balance energies. Where there's too much darkness, too much negative, karma comes in and needs to balance it with light. And if we don't flow with it, if we're not proactive in the process, it looks like destruction. But in the end, it is balance. Yeah. If we look at the climate is out of whack. It's just trying to balance itself. Planet Earth is trying to balance itself. Our own psyche is trying to balance itself. Any karma that is still due needs to be paid, needs to be faced, needs to be dealt with, so that we create more balance within ourselves and outside. So everything has to do with truth. Look at the swords. The sword of truth needs to be dealt with. And the truth sometimes, it's not something that comes from outside. It rises from within us. This resonance, this frequency of truth, it becomes almost unbearable not to deal with it. So situations or people may trigger us or might annoy us or frustrate us because they no longer resonate with an evolving truth within us. So look within. Only you know what that truth is, and only you can face it. And by you facing it, you liberate yourself. You get rid of the burden. Ta-da! And it's going to be happily ever after. No, I'm kidding. But really, there is a sense of relief, a clearing of the storm once that truth has been faced. Yeah, the rainbow comes after the storm. And there will be an opportunity for new envisioning, for opening up new possibilities, for perceiving new opportunities and possibilities. Because while we're avoiding this and not dealing with this, we don't have the bandwidth to perceive what the universe is actually trying to bring into our lives. Yeah, some things can't go with us. It's time to let go. Forgive yourself, sit with it, face it, let it go. You can do it. And again, you don't have to do it on your own. Wow, that's a whole saga for just one question, which was, what is the environmental energy encouraging you to do or encouraging you to tap into? In this case, a whole bunch of things to do with truth. Yeah? Next. Okay. What does your soul want you to know? Vamos. Direct message from your higher perfected self. We have less than 300 years to reach that inner divinity expressed outwards, because we are in this process of ascension. We're all here to become more like the light of the Creator, to connect our soul with the light of the Creator. Everything is an opportunity for you to correct your soul's correction, your tikkun in Kabbalah. What did we say? What was our question? Our question, what does your soul want you to know? Your soul wants you to know that everything that's happening within and around you is an opportunity for you to look at things with a new perspective, not from scarcity, not from lack, not from regret, but to really take your power back to the present moment and say, you know what? I'm going to look at things from a place of abundance and self-love. How has this situation served me in the past? How can I look at it from a positive perspective so that I can take away a positive lesson, a positive learning from that situation? Because situations and events are meaningless. We assign the meaning to them, no? And trust me, I've been going through my own lack and scarcity period over the past month where I was just regretting too many things. And by regretting, we keep on looking into the past. But the opportunity is now to look at things with fresh eyes. Yeah? So do a headstand. I'm not saying you can hang yourself upside down from a tree. But see, once we allow ourselves to be still, maybe to go into the headstand and just look at things, be curious about a new perspective, that's where the treasure is found. It's literally dropping into our lap. How can you look at things from a new perspective? Things may come up from the past. Your soul is trying to tell you, hey, things are cyclic. Don't beat yourself up for lessons or patterns that you thought you dealt with in your healing process. It's not linear, it's cyclic, no? So each time the pattern or situation comes around, you have an opportunity to look at things from a new perspective, a higher vantage point. And that really serves you to unify past, present, and future into the now, to make sense of it in your own way, to heal, to come back into that wholeness, that sense of abundance, the sense that there's nothing lacking in the present moment. Everything is spinning around you to serve you, for you to come back into your wholeness. Reclaim that innocence, that purity of heart that's within you, beneath all the layers of resentment and disappointment and regret and what knows, God knows what, is there. It's also an opportunity for you to connect with your heart space, no? Green. We can't bypass the heart. It's really where the wisdom lies. The head is going to spin stories. Yes, of course, we spoke about gut and intuition as well. But your heart, that's really a portal into the higher dimensions. Can you sit by yourself and reconnect with your own purity of heart, innocence? That's invitation here. That's your soul speaking. Señores y señoras. I'm going to keep it short because I can hear my mother dearest calling out and she's going to disrupt the video. So, I think that was good enough of a message, for this 1010 portal. The wheel of fortune is moving forward. We got to let go of the extra baggage. We got to deal with the grief, the pain, and allow for change to happen. Lean into the unknown. Trust that the universe is guiding you towards your higher path, your destiny, higher timelines that bring you into your wholeness and your soul's true purpose. It requires all of that trust, trusting into our deeper knowing, acting from that. Naam, bandidos. Magic Mel, Amar Vedya is right there with you. Stay tuned for more.